What's up, guys? HTG Brian back with some more LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, and that's right, fooled you. I know I said in our free roam plans video that we were not going to do space videos, but it turns out we are going to in fact do them. So essentially, these are going to slide in between the main planets if and when we can get them done. So expect these videos on Tuesdays or Thursdays, while the main Planet Free Roam videos are expected for Saturdays. That being said, as a quick reminder, we always have quick links down below in the video description as long as we have them collectibles to be found. And here we are. We're actually in the Ewok Village. We have just simply purchased a couple of upgrades, including a 4x stud multiplier, thanks to finding a data card in this area. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into space. That's right. In fact, there's a couple of characters in this area, and some areas are just going to be like taking out a Kyber brick Comet. Some areas are going to have some other challenges too. Now, you're probably wondering, are we going to do any of the capital ships or any of that stuff during these videos? No, we are not. We're going to save that for later, and the main reason is because we're a little short on fundage. I mean, personally, we could have afforded purchasing the Home One, I believe, is the one that pops up in this area, but we opted to not to, and just because we wanted to save that for a later date. So go ahead and launch into space, and what we're going to do is we're going to find this guy floating around. There should be a giant circle around him, and he should have an icon that pops up that should allow you to talk to him. In this case, it is circle for us, and we can go ahead and fast track through the conversation by tapping the X button shown down below. And basically, we just got to get through and find out he's got some cargo that needs to be transported, and in fact, we are going to help him out with that. But as you might have guessed, along the way, doing that super fast going plaid travel speeds, we're actually going to get encountered by some baddies and have to take them out. As it turns out, there are 3 different rounds for this particular character challenge, and the first one starts with 10 baddies, then we've got 12, and then 15. But in order to get this to start, we're going to have to pull up our map and choose Yavin 4. And of course, we did say yes to selecting and targeting the challenge, and for some reason it didn't want to go, but we're gonna go ahead and go anyway, so we are out of here. Now, keep in mind too that we actually have removed some of these travel scenes. This one was pretty short, and it immediately went into a warning that had some text on screen, and we opted to keep that. But as we get a little deeper into this challenge, we are going to go ahead and remove some of that. So there's going to be sections that seem like they loaded really fast for us, and that's because we edited some of it out. But we have officially arrived at our first destination, or I guess our being jumped point, and we're going to go ahead and take out all 10 of the TIE fighters floating around. Now, simply just follow those red arrows, and that should guide you in the right direction of where the baddies are. And of course, you can use the lock-on feature and shoot those proton torpedoes as well. But I find that it actually is just easier to get your pew-pew-pew on, because it seems to be faster than actually the lock-on, the launch, and then the, explosion that happens afterwards. But booyah-ka-chow, 10 of 10. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. I don't know why I always feel like I need to do that, but I do. And this time I even did a full-on swiggle. Did a barrel roll. An inverted barrel roll? I don't know. All right, we're traveling again, and as you might have guessed, we're going to cut some of this out. And here we are. We've arrived at our second location, and yep, indeed, Arini, there are 12 TIE fighters waiting to be taken down. And of course, a couple of them are clumped together, which make this a little easy. We also have that one pesky guy that's trying to be super aggressive, and of course, I'm going to roll on out. Can't remember if it was here in this recording or if it was in my scouting run, but in one of them I did a perfect roll, and I looped-a-dooped and found myself right behind Buddy and hit him right in the kissa and took him down. It was actually pretty epic. And it might happen in this video. I can't remember. With the scouting and all that, there's definitely some multiple playthroughs on certain particular tasks, and, old man Brian Brain doesn't track them all that well sometimes. All right, the final guy is hiding down low left, and we'll follow that red marker and eventually take him down, getting that green check mark. And we are officially out of here, but not before. All right, second time's a charm. We are out. And of course, we are going to shorten this section as well. So if it does seem faster, that's because we cut it out. All right, the third location, and we've got 15 TIE fighters. And of course, we got that one guy right behind us. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be the one, but it wasn't. We'll go ahead and target all these guys and take them down. And at the end here, we're actually going to, I think we have to travel one more time And then we'll find ourselves at the final location where we actually have a quick conversation with a dude who's like, hey, how's it going, Hey, wait a minute, you're not Theron. It's like, spoiler alert, yeah, we're helping the guy out. So hopefully you can pay us the courtesy and, in this case, the character token that we would so righteously deserve. And, oh, that was almost it. I thought that was going to be a good one. But swoop-a-dope, got him with the loop. All right, we've got 5 ties left. These guys are scattered all over. Pretty easy, though, to take down. And a couple, one up top, and then one lower left again. What is going on? See, look, I launched a proton torpedo at him, and I got him. That was a long shot, but we nailed him. All right, 15 of 15, so we've officially taken them all out. And like I said, I do believe we travel one more time, and we do before we actually land in the desired zone, where Buddy finds us and realizes we're not his friend, Theron. Which is going to happen right now. And, all right, so we got to look around. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Because we have completed it, we're going to go ahead and look for that yellow balloon with the star in it. And you can see there's actually a space battle right there, which is an optional task in space that allows you to earn more studs and plus have some fun shooting some TIE fighters down or whatever the bad guys may be. But we're going to skip that for now and head over to the Rebel pilot. He says, yep, I'm sure. Oh, wait a minute. You're not Theron. And then he makes some couple of quick jokes, but we speed right through that, drop it like it's hot, give him the package, and we are out of here. In fact, this is one of those tasks that actually does not sort of ask you if you want to return to where you were. So we're going to have to manually choose Endor and then choose the space and get out of this place. So we're going to do that right now, and it looks like we are almost done. In fact, we got another character token we're going to get real quick for winning a race. Ooh, it's a race. I hope I win. And we're also going to get a Kyber Comet, which is going to reward us with 5 total Kyber bricks. So that's pretty sweet. Now, a little fun fact for you. If you have troubles finding the races or maybe a character token, whatever it is in space, you can actually target these tasks by going to your mission menu and figuring it out. Now, in this case, we did not have the rumor for it, so it's going to cost me 30,000 studs, but that's okay because I can now target it on my map. And in some cases, it's going to be really hard to find or maybe not even find a bull at all until you get that rumor. But there is also, you can just look for the flag. It should be down below in the middle. You might be able to save yourself 30K. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull up to this bad boy. You need 45 seconds or less to complete all of these to get Dengar. Now, all in all, I got to be honest, this race, I don't like these ones. These ones that have the multiple points, and you got to go like 1, 2, 3, and then a big space in between, and then 1, 2, 3, and a big space in between, and 1, 2, 3. I don't know. And everybody's got their preferred ship. I keep hearing that the X-Wing is like the preferred flying race ship. That might be something you switch to if you're having troubles. In full disclosure, I actually failed this race in my recording once. And I'm not kidding. I should have showed you a screenshot. I missed it by 0.1 second on my first go. So I think you need 45, and I had 45.1. Which was crazy close, but not enough. And you can see here I'm coming into the finish line just under 40. So there's plenty of time to do it even in the old Falcon. But you definitely want to be using the turbo boost because that boost is going to give you a nice big advantage getting from location to location. And time is essential here. So, all right, now I'm looking for the old Kyber Brick Comet. This is going to give us a total of 5 Kyber bricks, and it'll complete the space area. So you can see here, like, this isn't a long video. There's not a lot to do. But if we were to tag this onto the previous video, right, when we finished Ewok Village, that video was over an hour long, which this would have added another 10 minutes to that. So that is why I decided to go ahead and split these up and do these separately. I know. I said in our plans we weren't going to, but the plans have changed. So, well, you can show. All you got to do is shoot the big Kyber brick, and it rewards you with 5 to collect on your own. Guess what, guys? Space is done. So, Endor Space is officially done, and we can go ahead and check the map, or I guess the totals here. 5 of 5 and 2 of 2. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, so we are officially out of here. What's next? Well, it's likely going to be another landing spot where we're gonna go ahead and take on a bunch of stuff. But I'm not ready to share that with you yet. You'll have to wait for the weekend and see. It should be a Saturday release, and I hope to see you there. So, hey guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video, which happens to be the third area we've taken on. Yes, space is an area. And there are 58, including landing on planet and space areas. That's a lot. So we got 55 more to go. Woo to the who. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time.